today. We're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready, and we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Kate, that injury robbed us all of what looked like a promising rookie season through the preseason where this kid was on fire. But he's still got a year of learning from head coach Kevin O'Connell. Maybe more importantly, watching Sam Darnold's magical season now the ball's in his hands.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action now, McCarthy. Throw complete to Thielen. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Tight end in motion left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. He finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. And you go play action with Flacco. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. And a quick slant, it's Njoku. And that will not be enough for a first down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun now on third down. That one's caught by Tillman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Thielen in motion right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air, 3rd long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, Flacco. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings! And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. They'll try and throw it here. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. 7-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. Play action, McCarthy. Drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Browns is DeAndre Carter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. The safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the pistol, Flacco. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Searches from the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Handoff running left. Ford. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Browns are lining up to punt.
Formation for the
And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
First down, it's Mason. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McCarthy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. DeAndre Carter, the deep man. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Flacco off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen where you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Browns need some big yards in a hurry. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, here's Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 47. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Here's a throw. It's complete to Tillman outright. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Over the middle, complete to Njoku. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're now set for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in by Ford. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. They are throwing it again. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Vikings nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Ford running right. Down the And he's all the way down to the 36. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On his own read, there's a give to Ford. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Caught by his running back, Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Now looking to throw. He's marking over something here, just chucks it away. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Man in motion out of the slot. Running right. Here's Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
We saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Set up the screen. It's Addison. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They give up the middle to Ford. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They go play action with Flacco. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, Flacco. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mason gets it from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Mason. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Now this offense without an injured Mason. And on to fill in for him as the head of the ground game, at least for the moment, is Jordan Mason. McCarthy throwing on third down. Has him on a quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Scott on the carry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on fourth down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
They've got first down from the 31. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mason. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a give to Ford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is running back. We did not give you any chance.
Couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 6. Another one for Ford. Jukes one defender. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
It's Ford on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Ford. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Ford. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
24. Vikings, nothing.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Low left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's McCarthy to throw. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And they take him down right along the 30. So the Browns come away with the win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say cheerio from London.